Hello again, everybody from Ashland High School. It's Ashland High School Varsity Sports on WACA-TV. Tonight, the Ashland Public Schools and the Tri-Valley League presents girls varsity basketball with the Ashland High School Clockers hosting the Dedham High School Marauders. Bob Thacker, Bob Martell along for the ride tonight. Tonight's game being played on January 30th, 2018. Clockers in their home whites, the Marauders in their visiting maroon. And we're just about ready for tip-off. Dedham comes in 7-6. The Clockers come in 11-3 on a 9-game winning streak as they have been burning through the TVL. Dedham, of course, will have to play their hardest tonight as they're fighting for a tournament berth, Bob, but the Clockers are already in.
The Clockers have qualified. Dedham, one game over 500. You got to be 500 or better.
Bob, we haven't seen the girls in a while.
No, we haven't.
We saw them play Riley Childs and the Medway Mustangs, I think it was, and
early on,
and Medway handled us pretty easily.
Yeah, you had an early glimpse, and you thought maybe it's going to be a tough year for the Clockers, but they actually faced a very tough team and a very, very tough player.
Yeah, I've been watching. I've been following her in the paper. She gets 20 a night, and we saw our best against Ashland.
Yeah, they have a nice team.
That's Kayla Madden. She's the player to watch on the Clockers, number 20. The Clockers' leading scorer, but they've been getting scoring also from Ryan Lehman, number 13, and also from Kaylee Sorrow, number 22. Clockers break out 2-0. We're just underway at Ashland High School. The Clockers and the Marauders down the lane off the bottom of the backboard, but Kira Flynn is fouled.
Kira Flynn, good player.
Yeah, Kira's been a huge contributor, not just this year, but for several years.
Yeah, she's a stalwart. We're going to miss her. She might stay another year.
David Lith is the coach of the Clockers, and boy, has he turned them around this year and made them winners, big winners.
Yeah, he's done a nice job with this team. Kira misses the second. But the Clockers off to an early 3-zip lead. Bob, I know you have a connection with Dedham.
Yes, I lived in Dedham during the Wonder years, Bob.
When they were good. There's an unforced error again. And Clockers,
age 4 to 12.
4 to 12, the formative years, as they call them. Nice high finish there. Floater off the glass.
Who got that?
Lima.
That's Lima, yeah.
Broadcasting live tonight from the Barese Athletic and Convocation Center across from the Trademark Equipment scoreboard.
That is exciting.
A lot of pressure on you, Bob, not to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, there's no tape delay.
No editing.
Yeah, no editing.
So we'll have to watch our language. Not that that's ever a problem for you.
Clockers swing it. There goes Kayla. Oh, the dipsy-do. They say she traveled.
She took that nice ball fake.
Oh.
Might have faked out the referee. 2 long steps, though, but call for the travel. That's the first turnover for Ashland.
Oddly uncontested layup.
Yeah. They might have known something.
Yes. She almost had it stolen. Tough interior pass, doesn't connect.
Yeah, this is an incorrect call. It was off a Clocker, but we'll take it. This ref that's handing the ball to the player inbounding right now was dancing to the music before the game. So,
nice.
Yeah, he's ready. He's limbered up. He's loose and ready to go. Nice to see the referees having a good time too.
Kayla again, not this time. Fight for the boards. It's Dedham ball. Marauders new to the TVL this season.
Yeah, TVL's
finishing their first year.
It's a changing league like all leagues now. They're reforming. The Super Bowl format's different. It's a different era, Bob.
Dedham made 11 TVL teams, and beginning in the fall, Norwood joins.
Megan Galvani, a nice takeaway there. Good defense. She's playing with a bad ankle, but not going to keep her out of the lineup.
Whew. Good idea. Bad shot
Yeah, across the lane.
by
Open.
Galvani. She's open. And she took the little two-handed push. Timeout, Dedham.
Well, first points for Dedham, and Coach Don Savvy calls timeout right away, probably to celebrate.
Don Savvy.
Yeah, sounds like a Catholic high school, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Savvy.
Yeah. Well, early on, still feeling each other in a rather chilly gym on a day when we had 4 or 5 inches of snow. Neither team has really looked dominant so far, but the Clockers don't look worried.
Let's see.
Up 5-2. And from Dedham so far, it's early, but so far there hasn't been much sign of an organized offense, Bob.
Dedham, a young squad, Bob. Is just 2 seniors on the squad. And
a couple of freshmen, too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sophomores and freshmen. JV's won the opener.
Yeah, a little Framingham connection here, too. Names you recognize from people that we grew up with. The Galvanis, the Sorrows.
Yeah.
A lot of Framingham folks have, over the years, moved to Ashland. Smokey Morazi, former athletic director of Framingham.
Madden's bringing it up, Bob. And I think that's different from the first game we saw.
Yeah.
Although my memory's hazy
Well,
about anything being past lunch today.
In search of a point guard. I don't know if it's Kaylee, but
They worked it very nicely, but they ended up throwing it out of bounds.
when you lived in Dedham, did they have maroon? Was that their color?
Yes,
Yeah.
maroon and gray.
I think for a while they went away from it. I have a recollection.
Typically, you get red,
Yeah.
redder. You know, Millis High used to be bright red,
Yeah.
and now they're
Kind of a maroon.
dark red.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Marauders always had the same colors as Harvard.
Must have been a connection.
And Dedham has it's one of the best fight songs. You won't hear it tonight, of course.
Well, I might, Depends on what the score is. If the
Yes.
Clockers are blowing them out, you might start warming up the pipes.
I'm trying to see. Looks like about 6 Dedham fans on hand tonight. Making that, I guess you got to come all the way up 135. It's kind of a tough ride this time of night.
It is a long way from Dedham. A couple of teams in the Tri-Valley League, it's a long ride. Westwood, Norton.
They'll be glad when Norwood joins. Norwood joins in the fall, and Norwood is Dedham's arch rival.
Yeah, like I said, changing leagues.
They had to leave the Bay State League. They've been members of the Bay State League for 60 years, so it wasn't easy to leave.
No, it's hard to break a tradition like that. But really, they weren't functional in that league anymore. That league is
couldn't win at any
quite a bit
sport.
different. No.
Except girls hockey. They're strong in girls hockey.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Into heavy traffic.
On the floor. Just
No
to catch
need
up
to
with
follow,
that,
but I
that's
guess they just couldn't help
Kayla
themselves.
Madden made a hoop down the other end, Bob, and made the free throw for a traditional three-point play to put the Clockers up 8-2.
Here comes the sub. Claire Marcy into the game. She wears 42.
Nice takeaway.
Madden 2-on-3 all the way. And she picks up the foul.
Kayla's had 4 good drives. She looks smooth to the hoop. She's got to keep her head up and avoid taking that really long step. But she's going to get to the hoop anytime she wants. Draws another foul.
Dedham got back good on that steal. I'm having trouble identifying Dedham's player or players.
Well, they have long names, Bob.
No, but I mean, who's their best? Can you tell?
I don't know. I think
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone emerge.
we're still sorting that out.
I mean, number 3's been active. That's Leah Gaffredo.
Yeah, I think
Sorrow.
it's supposed to be Vasquez.
Ooh, it's a 3.
Wow.
Yes.
Kayla
man.
having a first quarter.
13 to 2.
She got 10 points.
Clock is relentless. Number 12 for Ashland. Into the game is Obim Agbe. She had a different first name when we first saw them.
We heard her nickname. And
Was she like Candy? Or?
I forget what it is now, but we'll have to figure that out.
She had an alternate name. Alternate first name.
Into the period, I'll look it up.
Loses her dribble.
No
needs
help. No help.
Dedham needs to get organized. They're down 13 to 2. There's a 3-pointer. Boy, does that help.
And that, I think, is their player. I think Vasquez is their player.
Abri Vasquez, number 2, with an important 3 for Dedham, as this game was getting out of hand early. Flynn goes one way, goes back, gives up her dribble. Madden, oh, is she feeling it tonight? She almost hoisted another one. Marcy couldn't do it. Kira has to take a long 2, misses the rim. She's open, a long 2, back rim. Marauders fight for the board, but they don't get it. Here comes Madden, 1-on-4.
Good team rebounding there by the
slows it up. Oh, my word.
She's feeling it. That was a legit 25-footer.
This time she goes down the lane and dishes. Agbe lost it in some fashion.
Dedham player started to run after it, stopped, watched it go out of bounds. It'll be Dedham ball.
No worries, Patty.
Vasquez to inbound for the Marauders.
Let's go, White. Good team, girls.
Wow.
We're seeing some interesting shots, Bob.
Flip there.
Too far. No one's getting that.
Good idea, but you got to know what you can and can't do, and that was a little ambitious. Clock is up 8, Bob, with 1:17 left in this first period, and they haven't got on track, but they look dominant against Dedham. You can tell Vasquez's body language, she's already a little discouraged.
Delaney Turner is 24. Who took that one? Number 11. Not a good-looking shot. Ciara Heffernan.
Foul off the ball. Kayla Madden, her second. And I think that her mistake there was she did whatever she did right in front of the referee, the dancing referee.
Well, there's only 56 seconds left in this first period. It's been 9 fouls, but it's gone by fairly quickly. Vasquez, oh, what a beautiful pass, not handled. She's open for a 3, it doesn't go.
Got a nice rebound.
Ashby took that one. She's open, it's a long 2. No, who's got it? Vasquez deflected twice, but finds its target. A nice drive, and she missed the layup.
Clockers have been very efficient, Bob, at limiting Dedham to one shot and one shot only.
That helps.
Well, 2 baskets only for Dedham.
It makes it forgiving. 13. Oh, nice rebound. She couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, nice look, nice follow-up, and there's a freebie.
A sneak away gives Dedham 2. Count that for Ciara Heffernan. The first period comes to an end, and Dedham crawls back to within 6. They were down 13 to 2. The quarter ends 13 to 7. And, well, Bob, not a good period for either team.
No, not much offense for Dedham, and absent Kayla Madden, who had 10 first period points. Not much from Ashland either. A real slow period, both ends of the court, offense and defense for both teams. But the Clockers, absent that last bunny that did the giveaway, they're up 13-5 after the first period. Bob, 5 points in a period, that's not a lot of points.
See what Dave Leith says to his girls here. during the break between the first and second period. See if he has them going to the hoop or kicking out for threes or a combination of the two. We've seen more two-point shots than we ordinarily see.
Yeah.
Two-point outside shots, I should say.
No, Ashland had 4 field goals in that first period, and Dedham had 3. But they also marched to the line, made 4 points from the free throw line.
The Marauders.
Each team has 1 3.
Vasquez with the honors.
I think Vasquez is going to have to do a lot of scoring for her team to have a chance.
She takes a 3. Bangs it off the rim, gets her own board. Tries to drive, high dribble, no call. She dishes, they dish again. No one wants to take a shot. What happened?
On the line, apparently.
What?
Yeah, I think she had her back to the line. Maybe she was standing on the line when she caught it. I don't know about
Wow. Not a foul. It's an out-of-bounds play. Ashland ball. Madden back in the game with her 2 fouls. Is that correct, Bob?
Yeah, two early fouls.
Marcy.
Probably had instructions. Be careful. Don't get the third.
Lima. No. Rebound Vasquez by
doing
herself,
everything.
looking up. Makes a nice pass. She found Jenna Haish there, 25. Vasquez gets it back, misses. Haish has got it. She'll take a 3. No. And Marcy clears.
Rian Lima, who was guiding Vasquez at the other end.
Ooh. Very sloppy play here to start the second
not
period.
Looking for her offense there. She threw the ball away kind of defensively. But she's got a tough defensive assignment. She's focused on that. Get the feeling this is going to be a low-scoring game, Bob?
Well, things usually heat up in the second half.
Little runs. This is a nice defensive
Oh,
play.
Lima with
Wait
a
for
beautiful play.
Yeah, wait for help.
Madden gives up the 3, goes base, up and under and in.
How about that?
Kayla Madden.
Kayla, right-hand reverse. Almost a no-look underneath.
15-7, Ashland leading by 8.
That's a move you perfect.
Oh, my. Bombs away.
Very deep 3. As Dedham has got no rhythm.
Lima, she takes a 3. No.
Well, all of a sudden, we're flinging them.
Gafrida with the rebound. Vasquez settles things down for the moment. She finds a lane and got bumped. The foul's on Marcy.
Apparently that's her move. Go to the left and take the big scoop shot. She drew a foul that time. Effective, I guess, but that's not what you look for.
Abri, A-B-R-I. Abri Vasquez.
Abri Vasquez.
Lefty, bang.
Almost looked like she was trying to get rid of it.
Just a shot put, Bob.
Yeah, kind of an uncomfortable looking shot, but effective.
Again,
makes both of them.
13-15-9, Ashland leading by 6. Madden with most of the points for Ashland. Up, share ball.
They've had plenty of good looks. Just
Meg Galvani couldn't get that one in range. Heffernan gives it to Vasquez. Calling signals. Oh, a nice give and go and a nice dish. Boy, the Marauders are afraid to take shots.
Yeah, hot potato.
Now throws up a bad shot. Over the back, rebound. Clocker ball. Number 12, Kaylin Ashby had to take that foul for her over-the-back efforts to get that rebound. Kaylee Sorrell's been quiet, 22.
Yeah.
Let's see if she gets into the offense.
Need some offense from somebody on the Clockers other than Kayla Madden.
Galvani doesn't want the 3. Lima makes a beautiful pass. Kara Flynn.
And that's where you're looking for it from Kara. She's pretty reliable if she gets the ball in the right spot. First points for the Clockers in a long time, Bob.
Morada's had some good passings. They've created some opportunities, but they're reluctant to do anything with them.
Yeah, they don't want to shoot.
Yeah.
Except for Vasquez.
Vasquez, the dipsy-do, way off. One off somebody.
There's,
Stays red.
There's a makeup bad call, and that was tipped out by a Morada that time. Apparently he's opposite call dancing referee.
Madison Rella is going to get a chance, number 10. Vasquez in and out.
Haley, nice job.
Sorrow with the board. Ahead to Lima. Oh, tried to get it to Flynn again. Goes to the hardwood. Jump ball.
Ran Lima into a crowd, lost the ball, but good hustle. Helps retain possession. The clock is possession arrow. Will inbounds it.
Clock is looking for Flynn underneath now. That was way too easy. Kayla was happy to take it.
Yeah, Madden in the right spot, and that was like a gift.
19-9, Ashland by 10. They have had an 11-point lead in the first period. Dedham came back. Now the Clockers are trying to make it 11 again, and she does. 20-9.
She has 15 of the 20 Clocker points. Kayla Madden.
On her way to a big night, maybe. We'll see. She's
What?
got 2
Yeah,
fouls. That
already.
could slow her
First
down.
half, yep. She's got to stay clean defensively.
Or Coach Savi may come up with a defense in the second half for her. I don't know. I don't see a Dedham girl who could matches up with her well physically.
No.
Madden again, up and in.
Madden, another 2. Vasquez that time stayed in the front court. I think she's already wearing down. She's had to do everything. And she's not a big player, Bob.
She's open in the lane. See that, Bob?
Yeah, 3-3-3.
Wouldn't put it up, and they tie her up.
They call a jump ball. It'll be Dedham ball, but it was easily a 3.
Gefredo very hesitant all of
a
a sudden.
They just don't want to shoot. That was never our problem.
Oh, my word.
I want to go back into 2.
No, she doesn't want it. Vasquez gets a pick, steps back. Didn't like what she had. Tries to dribble through the lane.
She's trying to do it all by herself.
Madden intercepts.
Nice look.
Ahead to Lima, she lays it in.
Nice look, nice finish.
Timeout, Dedham.
And all of a sudden the Clockers have just extended the lead to 15.
Playing better too,
Yeah,
Bob.
once they started making a couple of hoops. That was a nice look there. Who made that pass, Bob? Did you see? To Lima?
20.
Was that Kayla Madden as well?
I think, was it Sorrow? No.
I think it was.
Was it Madden? 20,
I
yeah.
think it was maybe Kaylee Sorrow. But either way, nice look, nice
Yes,
speed.
beautiful.
And that time, Rian finished.
And now the challenge here is not to get sloppy.
Yeah.
Continue to play basketball,
Yeah.
both sides,
Yeah.
both teams. Keep playing basketball. Don't think just because you got a 15-point lead in the second period that you can start playing crazy and just,
I agree. Yeah,
play basketball.
they're professionals.
Yes, play basketball.
Don't change a thing.
Play basketball,
I have a question for you, a little off the
regardless of the score.
subject. Where are the cheerleaders when the women play?
Oh,
Why don't they cheer for the women? It's a home game.
they're not here.
They're not
No.
here. I don't think they are here usually for the women's sports, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a cheer. It's a pretty good crowd tonight.
And, they're not,
Behind you, Mick.
Nice defense.
it may be in their
Go back.
contracts. I don't know. Long push rolls in. That was old number 10, Madison Rella. Intercepted and fouled by Lima.
That's the classic. You give the ball away and then you give the foul, compounding the error.
Great steal by number 3, Gefredo.
Yeah, she
Hands up.
looked past her
Yeah.
target.
24-11. Ashland leading by 13. There's no 10-second line in the girls' game. Vasquez with no opening. Marauders track it down after the bad pass. Number 25 refuses to go to the hoop. Number 10, a bomb, not this time. Sorrow with a nice seal
Good
and
box
a
out.
rebound.
Yeah, nice box out. Positioned rebound.
Lima.
Flinney wide open.
Flynn gives it back to her. She throws it up wild.
Nice follow.
Nice rebound. Marcy lays it in.
Yeah, good work by Flynn that time. Claire Marcy finished. Kara Flynn did all the work, and Claire Marcy made sure it was a good two. 26-11, Bob. Back up to 15. Very passive offense, Dedham. They're not moving.
There's a bomb. Off the board.
She called that.
Ashby with a nice three.
Kaylin Ashby with a straightaway backboard three.
Sorrow in and out.
Had a good look.
26-14, Ash leading by 12. She had it. She takes it. Airballs it. Sorrow again.
I think right now that's about all Dedham has, Bob, is they got to make some threes.
Head to Flynn. Off the boards.
Yeah, that's very workmanlike. Nice job. Good pass, good finish.
28-14. Clockers have doubled up the Marauders. They lead by 14. Just a minute and change left until halftime. Aubrey Vasquez looking worn down. The Marauder point guard. Dedham could use a couple of threes before halftime to give them some confidence. Instead, they turn it over.
Yeah.
101 now. Agbeck checks in, and a good move, I think, by Coach
Yeah, good idea.
Lith to get up Madden out
Aware
with
of the
two
foul
fouls.
situation, he's protecting her, and we don't need her to score in this situation.
Agbeck does not look at the hoop. Flynn bottled up, beautiful pass to Marcy, up and in.
Again, Flinney with a nice look to her left and a pass to the right. Good finish.
35 seconds left.
Good awareness that time.
25 on the shot clock or thereabouts.
And Kira's also aware that, oh, nice steal there. She's had a nice finish.
Oh, look at this. Good recovery by Dedham. Bumps her along the way, no basket.
Right.
Doesn't go
Fouled
anyway.
on the floor. Be a possession foul, 22 seconds left.
Shot clock is off. And Ashton's going to inbound. That was only the sixth on Dedham. No shots, Bob.
Yeah.
Clarkers work it. And Flynn turns it down, gets at the free throw line or just inside it.
Proved her
and
position a
cans
little
it.
bit there. And her
9
sixth.
seconds left for the Marauders, and they throw it away. 5 seconds left for Ashland.
Now, what can they do with 5 seconds, Bob? In basketball, it can be an eternity.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
They go front court. They got to get it up. She does. It's good if it goes. It doesn't.
Wow, nice period for Ashland. They scored 13 in the first period, 19 in the second. They lead 32-14. 7-7 for Dedham. They really have been offensively challenged. So the Clockers go into the locker room with a commanding 18-point lead, Bob. And,
Kaylee Sorrow, Claire Marcy,
yeah,
and Kira Flynn, and Ryan Lima leading the charge in the second half
Yeah.
of that second period. And the clock is comfortably ahead. We'll see what the coaches come up with for the second half. You're watching Ashland High School Varsity Sports on Ashland Television.
Scoring was not well distributed in the first half. Listen to this, Bob. Kira Flynn with 7, Rhiann Lima with 4, Claire Marcy with 4, and guess who? Kayla Madden with 17 for a total of 32. For Dedham, 5 players scored. Nobody had more than 5. Vasquez has 5 points. And she's had to carry the load, such as it is for Dedham. But Dedham is obviously offensively challenged. They just don't want to shoot. So as long as the Clockers take care of the ball, play a little defense, I'm not making a prediction, but I'm making a prediction. I think the Clockers should win this game.
Dedham makes some good passes, but they don't turn.
Beautiful.
They don't turn to the basket
Yeah.
once they received them. And, you know, Kayla, 17 points, didn't shoot the last 5 minutes of the half.
Right.
And sat for the last
Yeah, that's where
minute.
Kira Flynn picked it up for the Clockers
Yes.
and scored 6 points in that second quarter.
Oh, they throw the first. Oh. Nope, they did throw it away.
That
Nice
was
pass.
zig and zag. Hey, one thing I would like to see the Clocker women do is come out of the locker room and warm up a little more aggressively, because they always seem to have to feel their way back into the game in the third period.
Here's a move, and it's up and in. So finally,
Hayes with her first
Hayes
basket.
decides to make a move to the hoop.
Yeah,
Good
again,
for her.
not a pretty looking basket, but it went down. That's the
Well, she
important
was
thing.
there.
Yep.
Lima doesn't scoop it enough.
Gets the
Gets
rebound.
their own rebound. One more time. No, she dishes. They swing it. Madden dishes. Still no shot. There it is. Here, Galvani.
Galvani, her second basket. That's a 3. She's got 5 on the game. She did have a hoop in the first half. The clock is up 19.
Again for Hayes. So using her size inside. Flynn, they call it travel. (35-18), Ashland leading by 17. January 30th, 2018, the Clockers and the Marauders from Ashland High School. Bob Thacker, Bob Martell, Todd Carter.
Clock is heading west this half. Marauders heading east. And we're on the opposite side, so we have to reverse our lefts and rights, Bob.
Ashland in their home whites. Dedham in their visiting maroons. Madden tied up. Good defensive play there
Good
by Rella.
Rella that time waiting. Nobody told Kayla that there was a defender there, and she turned right into the defense and got tied up. Position arrow, Dedham.
She's open again. She lays it in again. 3 in a row.
3 in a row. Somebody maybe want to pay attention on the basket.
Jenna Hayes has found a way.
Well, she's just on that block, and she's got the same spot, same layup 3 times.
Flynn in and out. Rebound Vasquez.
That,
Goes by Sorrow.
Kira needs to take that shot.
Goes in on Flynn. Gets a shot up, it doesn't go. Sorrow, one of her many rebounds. Ahead to Madden. Galvani again. It's another 3. Meg Galvani.
Galvani feeling it this half. Her second 3.
(38-20), Ashland leading by 18. They led by, 18 at the half. Oh, Hayes was open again. They couldn't get it to her.
Yeah, she was wide open in the same spot. Boy.
Intercepted.
Yeah, too unselfish that time. Clock is putting a little press on, and it results in a turnover.
Who's got it? Lima takes it.
Lima, nice finish there.
Full court pressure unnecessarily with a 20-point lead, and Madden picks up a bad third foul.
That's her foul in the backcourt. Doesn't need to do that. They're up 20, Bob. Yeah, press is a little bit in your face right now.
Vasquez guarded by Flynn. Now Sorrow takes it. She goes into the lane,
Galvani
and
just being
Galvani
tall, yeah.
stuffed her. Flynn, a bad layup. Lima
Dedham
couldn't
has
put
numbers.
it back.
Don't foul. That's
Good
all.
pass. Hey, not this time. Flynn travels.
Travel. There's a
Vasquez traveled, getting that rebound, I should say.
Kayla Madden back there with a 3-on-1, and she wisely backed off. Did not draw the fourth foul, Bob. That wouldn't make any sense. Want to stay in the game.
4 minutes left to go in the third period. Ashland 40, Dedham 20. She's open. She takes it and makes it again.
Another three. That's 3 threes for Megan. Megan's found her rhythm.
Everything going for Meg Galvani here in the second half. Vasquez in trouble. Dishes. It's a three. It's off. Nice inside rebound by, what's it, Della? What's it? No, Rella.
Rella. And a quick timeout to avoid a turnover there. That's not a strategic timeout. It's more to save possession. As Madden was on her knees dribbling, did a nice job thinking that one through. They had plenty of timeouts. They get a nice lead, 23 points. Call a timeout. Keep the ball.
Neither team using their bench, Bob.
Not much. Not much. Maybe, I don't know if it's because...
How many has Dedham played? They played, what, 6?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I know Heffernan's played. I think they played 6.
AHS played, yeah. 7 players. So not going deep on the bench. And they have numbers. The Cloggers don't have as deep a bench.
Coach Lith has only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By my calculations.
Yeah. And this is one of those games where both teams, they can play everybody if they want to, because I think the outcome has already been decided.
It's a big 23-point Ashland lead. 3:29 left to go in the third period.
I just don't see Dedham having 23 points in them if the Cloggers didn't score
It would be
again.
quite an explosion, wouldn't it?
It would have to be.
Well, Madden's in the game. I think if I was Coach Savi of the Marauders, I'd go at Madden, see if you could get
Yeah,
her fourth, shake things up a little.
At least work that.
What else you got, right?
Yeah, you got to do something.
See if you can come back on the Clockers without her in the lineup.
Well, they had some early success.
Oh, she traveled. No.
Kept that back foot
Galvani
pressure.
with a beautiful pass to Lima. She got tied up.
Yeah, tied up and couldn't get the shot off, but she was just past the defense.
Vasquez. Deep behind the arc. And Flynn is really bothering her, Bobby.
Yeah.
The coach has got her on a one-on-one.
Good defender.
Yeah.
And Hayes should stop putting her feet on the block.
Interior pass doesn't really work. Another one doesn't really work. Hayes picks it up. Who's got it? Air ball as the shot clock expires.
Clock violation, as there was a lot of stuff going on, but not very productive.
Heffernan got it up.
Sorrow inbounding to Madden
Delaney.
as we move towards the 2-minute mark of the third period. Clock is playing a disciplined, patterned offense.
Offensive. The forearm must have come up for Ryan Lima.
I didn't see it. She must have used that left arm to ward off.
That's all I could think of, Bob. I didn't see it either. Yeah.
Not much there. Well, and
Madden with the quick steal. Up and in and one.
nice Taylor with the left hand lay-in, and that's her first point in the third period.
She's heading for a 20-point night. If
That's her 19th, and she goes to the line now.
she sinks this free throw. In and out. Galvani steps in. Dedham earns the jump ball, but the arrow is pointing Ashland's way. So the Clockers will get another possession.
They don't have to run all the way back down the court. They get to play offense again.
Madden deep, takes it in, kicks it out. Galvani, not this time.
Lima,
Excuse me, Lima, yeah.
In and out.
She won't take it again, or will she? Top of the key. Sorrow, Lima. Down the lane, dishes, and it's too strong for Galvani.
A little high, a little strong, and And Lima got a little out of control there after. You take the shot. If you miss the first one, take the second one. Don't be shy. She had it. She should take it. They're so unselfish, sometimes to a fault. Hayes now playing 30 feet away from the basket. Not the place for her.
Madden slows it up.
Takes it away.
She's open. She takes it. Not this time. Watch out here. Watch out here. All the way up and in.
And the defense parted like the Red Sea there.
Ciara Heffernan with a nice play. Sorrow, Flynn, Galvani, Sorrow works it in, not close enough. Jump ball, no. No, the Marauders clear.
Yeah, let him play, letting the clock run.
Vasquez sees an opening, takes it, misses it, gets her own rebound. Galvani tied her up. Are they calling a jump ball? They are.
Jump ball. It'll be Dedham's ball. As Vasquez
should be.
Had a quiet third period while she hasn't scored.
Agba, and is that Marcy? Yes, coming in for Ashland.
Penny Agba playing defense.
Turned it down. She'll take it. That was Delaney Turner, 24, her first shot of the night, I think.
Yeah.
Hasn't played too much. Played a minute or so in the first half. Getting a chance here in the second half for Dedham. Marcy Wild. Marcy again, Wild. Third time's the charm. Galvani lays it in.
Had quite a period, 11 points that so far this period for her.
Marauders going the wrong way. Vasquez fires up a three as the shot clock expires, or I should say the game clock expires.
Yeah, the period's
because
over.
The third period has come to an end.
Yeah, and the Clockers extend their lead. They win that period 15-8, and they're up 47-22, Bobby. Players scoring in bunches that period. Megan Galvani with 11 points, 3 threes and a deuce for 11 points. For Dedham, Hayes, those 3 early baskets from the block, and she's got 6 that period. They only scored 8. And Abri Vasquez went cold that period. You could tell she's kind of checked out mentally, physically.
She was, yeah, she didn't look for her shot.
She's kind of, I think, resigned to the fate of the Marauders this period. So Clockers go into this final frame up 25. They've more than doubled up Dedham. And all that remains to be seen is, who winds up with the points and if everybody gets to play in this game.
Marcy and Agnes stay in for Ashland, along with Flynn, Galvani, and Sorrow. So Kayla Madden's gone to the bench.
Kara Flynn just inbounded the ball. I saw something I like in a ball player. Her knee is all black and blue.
Flynn couldn't get it.
She's
up.
She's a little bit of a dirt dog. She'll go after it. I just wish she looked for offense.
Vasquez creates a lane and lays it in.
And there's Vasquez, who was quiet in the third period. She's made up her mind that she's going to go to the hole.
Agba. That's Flynn. She's had a great game tonight.
Yeah, she really has. Like I said, I wish she looked for offense even a little bit more.
Step back 2, no. Pass too low, intercepted. Vasquez ahead of the pack. She's fouled hard.
Galvani making sure she doesn't get the basket in the foul. So Megan, her second foul. Yeah, good one to give. Don't like to see the other team have a player out front, though, Bob.
Line drive, free throw doesn't go.
Yeah, she's got that really quick release, like she doesn't like the ball, wants to get rid of it.
Poof. Wow.
Makes the second. She's 3 for 4 from the line with that style. We wouldn't teach that, but whatever works for you. Sorrow playing point guard now.
Agba.
Shoot it. Shoot.
Marcy. No. No. Now. Oh. Somebody traveled. I guess it was Marcy. Claire Marcy.
That seems to be his favorite call. Clockers are managing the clock, maybe a little too much. You know, look for your shot. If it's open, just take it. At this point, do the right things. Nice
Oh,
pass.
beautiful pass up and in.
Nice interior pass, very unselfish and effective.
Who was that? That was the pass. I know was Haish.
Rella, that was Rella.
Rello got the benefit of the Haish pass. Wow.
Making it to a crowd.
That ball went straight up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she was anticipating a contact more than she was looking for a shot.
Clark lead down to 20. Madden re-enters and Sorrow takes a rest. 6:23 to go. Ashland with a 20-point lead.
Ashland pressing.
Haish in her spot, not this time.
That's the only thing that's worked for them, and she's wide open again. Misses the bunny. They beat the press.
Agba the high dribble, no call.
No.
Marcy couldn't handle that interior pass. Red ball. Timeout Ashland.
Timeout Ashland.
5:56 to go. Dedham's come back.
Yeah, not a bad timeout to call, Bob, because Dave Lith is looking at his team out there kind of wandering around, waiting for the clock to run out. This is when you get good habits, when you're up a lot or when you're down a lot.
No points for Ashland in the fourth period.
No, they've been outscored 5-zip in this fourth period. Not that the game is in jeopardy, but you want to finish strong. They've had a nice 3 quarters. Have a good fourth quarter. Kayla Madden also sitting on 19, Bob. Like to see her get her 20th.
See if the coach uses her. I think there's, about 5:50 left to go or something?
Yeah, there's plenty of time in the period.
Long talk by both coaches.
Well, we got a second. A little shout out to Jim Sullivan. Hope he's doing well and getting better every day. Bernie Kane also in the hospital as we speak, and our thoughts and prayers are with Bernie and his family. He's a great guy. And this Sunday, what is it, the 12th annual?
Yeah, at
Sully
least
Tour?
10, right?
Yep. Super Bowl Sunday. The tour leaves TJ's for a historic tour of Framingham and Ashland environs before the game.
It's a real cultural event.
It really is a highlight event. I learn a lot every time I go on the tour.
Haish takes it into the lane this time. The three-pointer is a swish for Madison Rella.
It's a 2.
Oh, they only gave her 2.
Yeah, looked like a 3, but inside the rainbow.
Agba will not shoot under any circumstances.
No. And,
she was open at the free throw line. Never even looked at the hoop.
Yeah.
Of course, what do I know? Maybe the coach is telling her, do not shoot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is that time when you tell everybody, if you get the shot, take it. 7-zip.
Oh, you mean this time of the game?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Vasquez tries a 3. No. She'll try a 2 on a nice pass.
That's a travel.
She got it back. No calls.
Yeah, no call. They're just trying to let this clock run out. 5 minutes left in the game.
New player for Ashland. I didn't catch her. She snuck in on me.
Erin Flynn.
The sophomore, number 5. Agba takes it. No.
Yeah, he got some rim there. Take that shot. Good job.
No hesitation that time. Haish again. No.
Can't believe that one didn't stay in, Marty.
Nice
pass.
Ahead to Marcy. Forces it up. picked up the foul. She's going to shoot a couple of free throws.
Yeah, Claire a little too deep when she got that ball off, and even then almost had a chance to go in, but she drew the foul.
Lead is down to 18.
Her first points of the second half. She has 5 in the game.
Agba is out. Olivia Hess, seldom seen, number 23, the senior, takes her place. Marcy, 1 of 2. Excuse me, 2 of 2.
Yep, 2 of 2.
Hawkers have their 20-point lead back, just 4.5 to go. She's open. She hoists it up. It doesn't go. Haysh over the back knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, and again, they don't want to blow the whistle. That was a foul. She's over the back, but off Dedham, Ashland possession. 4 minutes left in the game.
Stolen away by Vasquez. Ahead of the pack. Does she wait for the foul? Didn't have to. She got it anyway.
Yeah, and that was a classic pick. She did a nice job when Erin Flynn was making the crossover. She just reached in, stole it, makes the hoop, draws the foul. That was textbook.
49-31, Ashland leading by 18, make it 17. The Marauders have come back just a little bit here in the fourth quarter. Clockers with a seemingly insurmountable lead. Flynn turned that one down. She gets it back. Turns it down again. Hess turns it down. Marcy.
Doesn't want to shoot. They don't want to shoot.
To take the shot. Shot clock at 6. Marcy, quick turnaround air ball. Vasquez on the gallop. Bothered by Flynn. Bothered by Marcy. Trapped. Gets out of it. Makes a nice pass. But Goffredo couldn't get it to go. Vasquez a long 3, no.
Vasquez,
Hess with the board.
Vasquez travels every time she takes the 3, Bob. She takes that little jump step because she can't reach without taking the jump step. They're not going to call it.
Erin Flynn, the running right-hander, no.
Flynn to Flynn, but it doesn't go down.
Vasquez sneak away Goffredo. Couldn't finish the rebound, up and in, no.
Kira Flynn, rebound.
Rella denied. Spin move at the top of the key. Lost her dribble. Hess wants to go. Had an opening. Lost control of her dribble. Dedham ball. Vasquez following the steal. Takes a long 3. Cans it. 49-35. The Ashland lead down to 14. Timeout called.
Vasquez going off for 9 points with 2:24 left in this period.
Marauders trying to get within hailing distance. They're still down 14 and only 2:24 to go.
Marauders don't want to leave the court during this timeout because they got a little run going. They've scored Ashland 13-2 this period.
Clock is with only 2 points in the fourth
Make
period.
the score look more respectable. This wasn't that kind of game, but the clock is limping to the finish line the way things going, and the Marauders, junior Abri Vasquez, going off for 9 points this period. As she's picked her game back up again, Bob. She found a second win.
Yeah, she doesn't need much of an opening. She just
No.
needs a little.
No. Well,
What's she got for the game?
She's got 14 on the game. She's
Mad with 19 and Vasquez for 14, leading their teams respectively.
Yep.
And Galvani's got 11, right?
Yep, 11.
Meg Galvani had him in a beautiful third period.
It didn't score in the first half. 11 points in the third period. Hasn't scored here in the fourth.
So Galvani is back in the game. Number 11 she wears. Madden is in. Sorrow is in. Hess stays in. And Claire Marcy is 42. That's the Clocker wind up. No backcourt pressure. No 10-second line in the girls' game. Madden brings it across. Delvani turns it down. Going to the weave. Hess is going to take it. Very close.
Got a good open look.
Bad pass. Ashland ball. 2 minutes to play in the game. Ashland leading by 14. Again, no pressure in the backcourt.
No, I think coaches call off the dogs.
Quite understand that. And as I look, I see Vasquez is out of the game.
Yeah.
So the towel has been thrown in.
Yeah. Flynn's out for Ashland. Vasquez out for Dedham.
Hess travels.
Yeah. She'll need an explanation. She didn't know that she did that. Little shuffle step.
The new point guard is Heffernan, number 11.
Oh, Madden looking for a clean steal. She needs a point to make 20 in the game.
No move there. 22, Callie Turner into the game for Dedham. Madden. Hess takes a long two. Oh, it rolls off.
And
Stays white.
I think that official's been incredibly consistent. He's made the wrong call every time on those out of bounds plays.
Agbat and Erin Flynn enter.
Yep.
Kayla goes out.
Yeah, it doesn't look like she'll make her 20.
Erin. Yes.
With a pair. And she gets her first points. The cheer goes up from the crowd. Good
Erin
job.
Flynn. Ashland's only basket of the fourth period with 40 seconds left. Another new player for Dedham throws up an air ball.
Shot clock, game clock, just about the same, Bobby.
Chauvin Fitzpatrick.
Chauvin.
Agba turns it down. Game and shot clock just about the same. 16, 17 seconds, now 14.9. And this one goes into the books. It's Ashland 51, Dedham 35. Marauder ball. Heffernan.
See if they hold for one ball.
The bomb.
Blocked.
Blocked, I guess.
It's given right
I was
back.
hoping it was blocked. That won't count, and that's the end of the game. The final score from Ashland High School tonight, Ashland 51 and Dedham 35. Bob, it's 26 minutes of 8.
Yeah.
So this game was played in 1 hour and 4 minutes, roughly. As the Clockers jumped out 13-2. Dedham got as close as 13-7. But a tremendous second period by Ashland made it 32-14 at halftime. And that was all she wrote as the Clockers coast to a final score of 51-35.
51-35. Outscored 13-4 in the fourth period. The Clockers just shut her down in that fourth period, only managed one basket, so they limped to the finish line, but with that big lead, there was never a doubt
Didn't
about
matter.
the outcome of the game.
Everyone got to play, right?
Yeah, as the women go to 12 up and 3 down on the season, it'll look good in the paper. Ashland, pretty good distribution too, Bobby. They had 6 players score. Kayla Madden could have scored more. She had only 2 points in the second half, 17 big points in the first half. But they're very unselfish. They were moving the ball. They were looking for the open player, reluctant to shoot. The Clockers didn't put up many points in the second half. They had 32 in the first half and only 19 in the second half, as they really didn't play much offense in that final stanza. For Dedham, Abri Vasquez had 5 in the first half, nothing in the third period, scored 9 in the fourth. she carried the load for the Dedham Marauders and wound up with 14
Good
points.
ball handler.
Yeah, did everything.
Good passer.
Yeah.
Launches long threes and makes several of them,
Yeah.
and drives, and she does everything, but her teammates are reluctant to take advantage of some of her passes.
Yeah, they didn't have much support.
Yeah, and it's a young team, and that's indicative of a young squad that just afraid to make that offensive move or that low post move.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, the surprise of the second half was number 25, Jenna Haish for Dedham, where she found a spot there and made 3 in a row.
3 Groundhog Day baskets there from
After
the same spot.
refusing to shoot in the first half,
Yeah.
under any circumstances.
Block,
Yeah.
and block.
Yeah.
She had that easy lay-in for 6 points in the second half, 6 points in the game.
You know, the program I have, Bob, has 13 players for Ashland, but I didn't see 13 over there ready to play tonight.
I don't know
Did
who
you?
was, no, I don't
It
know who
looked
was
like about
sick and
9
who was
players.
injured.
Yeah,
there might
it
be a
looked like
flu.
about 4 bench players, and Coach Lith only played. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
played
He
9.
only played 9.
Yeah.
And I think that was all he had tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if did Jess Grosser get in the game? Yes.
No,
no,
Jess, no.
She didn't play. Okay, so 9.
Yeah.
Everybody had played.
Yeah.
And this was that kind of game where you could
You
play
know,
everyone.
Olivia Hess played just the 4th period, and we didn't see Carolyn Ellis, Lauren Marcy,
No.
Jessica Grosser, and that was it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It was one of those games. Right from the beginning, the Clockers took an early lead and never gave it up. The game was decided by halftime. But they really did shut it down in that 4th period. Everybody got a chance to play that way. You just don't want to develop bad habits.
Yeah.
12-3, they look like they're a lock to go to the tournament. Now it's a matter of what kind of seed you get.
I really liked the play of several of the Clockers tonight. Let's go through the stars. Who was your 3rd star tonight?
Well, if I look at the way they played as a team, Kira Flynn did it on both ends, played defense. She was the one
I really
who
liked the way
guarded
she
Avery
played tonight.
Vasquez
Her
most of the time.
confidence is way above what I saw at the beginning of the season.
I'd like to see her actually shoot more. She gets some good looks and doesn't want to.
She's aggressive on both sides,
Yeah,
Bob.
she's good. She's good. Good player. She's got good instincts, but she's also a good passer. Maybe too good a passer sometimes. Take the shot.
A number
she's
2
my
star?
third my number 2 star tonight. I think you have to say Megan Galvani. She had 3 threes and a deuce in the 3rd period.
What a
for
great
11
choice.
points.
What a spark she
Yeah,
was.
when they needed points.
Man, did she clean out that 3rd period and
Yeah.
and allow the Clockers to coast home with
Did a good job on
with
the
a nice,
defensive
easy
boards.
win tonight.
Yeah, did a good job when they needed a little pick-me-up. In the first hour of the game, did everything offensively. Kayla Madden wound up with 19 points, 17 in the first half. But I think it was more a matter of they didn't need her in the second half. She had 2 early fouls, managed that pretty well. Never got into
Perfectly.
real trouble, and she had a nice game for the Clockers.
An hour and 4 minutes here at Ashland
Yeah.
High School tonight. The Clockers coasting past the Dedham Marauders 51-35. Thanks to our great crew tonight. And tonight's game, we had the valuable Mackie Kotab, Cameron Tebow, Nick the Stick Cunningham, and tonight's game produced and directed by Todd Carter. My partner's Bob Martell. I'm Bob Thacker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.